I'm going to dispel three myths about LinkedIn ads. Number one, people are terrified of the cost of LinkedIn leads. Number two, people are terrified at the terribly poor conversion rates or click-through rates. And number three, people are terrified that LinkedIn is just a medium that your customers aren't on. And I'm going to try and dispel all those three myths today. So first, just by looking at the cold hard data, this is our own ad account. For the last 30 days in this specific campaign, we spent only $300. Again, in dollar terms, that's about $15. Leads, we've had 12 leads, cost per lead, 26 Rand, 27 Rand, which is more or less $1.50 or so per lead. And the magic which creates all this is click-through rate of 67%. Now, let me jump into how LinkedIn ads work and how we're able to achieve these results. So number one, to give a bit of the history in terms of LinkedIn ads, I'll take you through my feed. And LinkedIn ads used to really be challenged by the placement, which is why they got such a bad rap. And LinkedIn ads used to have two placements, one on the right over here, where I can actually see an ad from LinkedIn itself. And if I scroll through my feed, I'll see an ad like here, which I can see is obviously says promoted. And feed ads, which were how LinkedIn ran from an ad perspective for years. And the negative or the challenge of LinkedIn ads is cost per click comparatively compared to Facebook, Insta, Google, whatever the case is significantly higher, probably 5 to 10 times higher on a cost per click basis. And that's followed up by the challenge that click-through rates on LinkedIn were about 1%. And 1%, if you did 1%, you were doing well from a feed ad. So put those two combinations together, high cost per click and poor click-through rate means your lead cost was terribly high. Fast forward a little bit and you got to what they call InMail ads. Now, InMail ads were, in theory, a better iteration, and they looked something like this, or they still look like something like this, and they're probably the least liked form of marketing across any platform that you can get. And the negative of LinkedIn ads, LinkedIn email ads was number one, cost per click again was very high, and click-through rate was no better. If anything, you could move from 1% to 1.5%, but not much better than that. And that was the challenge of LinkedIn ads almost forever. Fast forward a little bit further and introduce a thing called chat ads. And chat ads are something like this. And a chat ad looks much more chatty, looks much more personal, looks much less like an ad than what an ad looks like. And because of that, click-through rates are amazing, conversion rates are amazing, lead cost is amazing, and all the things align, even though your cost per click still remains relatively high. When you're getting click-through rates of 60%, 70%, it doesn't matter that your cost per clicks are high because your conversion rates are so good. Second to that is that because you can almost pre-vet the audience on LinkedIn, which you can't on other platforms. So in Google, it's inbound, and you can do a level of vetting, but you can't say, I only want to show my ad to this person exactly. Facebook and Insta, similarly to LinkedIn, is an outreach type of approach, but you can't say, I want to reach the CTO or the CFO or the CMO at this particular company like you can on LinkedIn. You can't get nearly that level of accuracy. And on LinkedIn, we're able to almost pre-vet the person, whether by industry, whether by title, even by interest. And we're able to therefore go to them in a very specific, measured way, in an extremely targeted way, and engender the leads from them by doing that. They then receive something very, very relevant and very specifically crafted to them, which allows us to get amazing click to lead conversion rates, which again allows us to get leads in the region of 50 Rand, 100 Rand, whatever it may be. I hope that helps. If there's any questions, please leave so in the comments below. Thanks so much.